Good morning. It's almost 10 o'clock now. I mean, I had a pretty long sleep, which is what I needed it. And next, I think I'm gonna go to the market and have some breakfast, and then I'm gonna head north. We may explore a little bit around the market and see what it is in the main town area. Yeah, I think I'm gonna look for something to eat. Not sure if they have even restaurant here. I saw a big mega project down by the stream, but let's go have a check. You see all these hotels are all in Chinese and all, as well as in Laos. Even supermarket, there are a lot of Chinese people living here. Wow. This is a huge project. It's the same thing that they're doing in Luang Prabang to protect it from the landslide. It's all for good though. This is very similar to the Chinese market in Luang Prabang, where they sell all this accessory. This shirt is beautiful. Nice color. The touch is not very nice though. อันนี้เท่าไหร่เนี่ยตัวนี้
เนี่ย
โดย
เสียนแปะ
แต่ตัวนั้นกับราคาซ้ำกันบ่
อ๋อคือกะ
Nice color. เดี๋ยวเบิ่งตัวนี้ครับ beautiful. Let me see that one. This color is nice too. Oh, this one has nicer touch, but I prefer this one. ลดได้เท่าไหร่แม่
เสียนเจ๊ซะ
37
นี่ได้
อ๋อเดี๋ยวนะ
PDD เนี่ย
งับเดี๋ยวค่อยเบิ่งตัวอื่นกันเด้อOh, Nike shirt. This one has nice touch. เส้น5ก็ได้นะตัวนี้ เส้น5เนาะ โอเคเอาตัวนี้รับใช้
ตรงนี้ไม่เอา
ต้องเบาเถอะเอาแต่เสื้อก็ได้ขอบใจ ไม่น่าก็ สบายดีมีแต่เครื่องงามๆเนาะอ๋อพอได้ซื้ออันนี้แล้ว ทรง you know what I'm very tempted มาเป็นอย่างเดียวขอบใจแล้ว They have much nicer clothing. I mean, in Luang Prabang we have only a lot of clothing from Vietnam, but because here it's closer to China, so they imported a lot of stuff from China. Look, all this luggage and bags. Wow. Is that it? It's the end. Okay, this section is more like grocery store. Some jewelry, guys. This is Samsung store. Oh, they have Galaxy S24 Plus here and 24 Ultra as well. Yeah, this is the latest model. 29 million kit for 23 Ultra. Pretty. Tires, Samsung, some other brand that I don't know. Okay, let me put on my new shirt. I've been wearing this shirt for 2 days already and it's pretty sticky. I desperately need laundry. It's comfortable. Probably not my color, but it's okay. เปลี่ยนเสื้อกับฮ้อนพด My food is served. So this is a beef soup. Even though I was warned, actually there are a lot of cases happening in the south of Laos where buffalo and cows die because of the disease and people eat them and then they got infected. But if you cook properly, it's okay. You know? See? It looks good. And it comes with the sticky rice, of course. It's really good. It's not bitter. Usually this kind of soup is bitter. Just put it here. Very spicy. But very good. It's exactly like I was told. Spicy but good. having a break. It's really hot and humid again, but I saw on the forecast that it's gonna rain, like 50% rain, but not in Muang La though, it's in Muang Sai. So we are here, so 19 kilometers from now to reach Muang La district. The road is quite smooth, no potholes, surprise. Anyway, well, let's keep on going. This is amazing. It's like endless of farmland, you know, as you go on. During the green season, during the rainy season, it must be so beautiful to come back here and see the rice growing, you know. Okay, so just been round and round. Seems like the whole town has only one guest house, which is this one. And when I turned out, there was nobody here. And then when I called the number, the owner said just opened the door because it's not locked. So it's more like self-service. So I can stay here now, and then they'll come and collect the money later. It's 120,000 kip per night. All right, well, I think I'm gonna spend a night here and then see what I can do. I don't think there's much to do here. I mean, as I arrive in town, I just see nothing apart from the temple, the sacred Buddha. So what I want to do is I want to go to the hot spring and learn about the history of the Buddha statue. It's the third most sacred Buddha statues in Laos, and the way they discovered it is very interesting. So let's find that out. It's so quiet. It's interesting the way they build a room. So we got a towel and 2 tiny bottles of water. And we got fan. Nice bed. And a scrap toilet. It's good enough. It's good enough. Okay, so I'm checking out. I decided not to spend the night here. I mean, I've been waiting for the owner to come here, but they're not showing up, because even if I stay here, I can't lock the door, you see? That means if I have to go out to eat, I have to bring all my belongings out there. Because when I had a nap, I think at least 2 times people come and try to open it like this. It was quite scary. Anyway, so I've been calling them to come over so I can pay them, but so far they haven't shown up yet. I hope they come soon. Why you not? ก็ไอ้ก็มีนี่คนที่รู้แบบประวัติของพระเจ้าที่ทำ
อันนั้นไปหาอาจารย์ที่มันมีอะไร
โอ้โดยเป็นผู้สร้าง How interesting. I mean, we are in the middle of the district and we have the farmland, we have the fish pond, and we have the tobacco field there. Very interesting. It's beautiful in its own way though. Must be very quiet at night time. And can you imagine waking up in the morning and getting all this fresh air? Except not now because of the smoke though. Nice. It's still very hot even though it's 4:30 now. Nó mắc phao đây. Nó mắc phao. Anh ấy bênใจกลางเมืองเลยป่ะเนี่ย Oh. So this is the downtown center where they have the market and then food shop and then the local market there and probably the bus station as well.
อันพาแล้วก็ใส่จอกใส่น้ำก้อนได้เหรอ
บ่ใส่น้ำก่อนก็ได้
อ๋อตักเป็นหน่วยได้เนาะ
โดย So if you continue on this road, you're gonna go to Vietnam border. It's about 185 kilometers. And then that is the famous temple with the sacred Buddha statue. So they're selling this where people buy and then offer it to the temple, to the monks as a gift. So these are money. They make it so nicely, and these are some snacks for the monks. We have dog taking care of the shop here. Hello, buddy. It's pretty quiet. I thought it's gonna be busier, but let's get into the temple. So these are all souvenirs that are related to the Buddha statue. Oh yeah, this is Pet Salad. A very wise man in a Lao literature. I'm not sure if he's real, but people talk about him a lot. He's considered to be sacred as well. Something like this is nice. So mostly Lao people would buy something like this and then hang it in the car or in their house, just for good luck reason. This is the monk from Myanmar. He's very popular from Shan State. Kuba Bunchum, Mang Bunchum. You can buy flowers, candles, and incense from here and then bring it to the temple as well. Oh yeah, this is what they do. So when they purchase a new car, they would bring it to the temple and let the monks give the blessing like this one. As you can see, there's a white rope connected to the people there and then also tied with the cars. Okay, so the temple where we are right now is called Wat Phachao Singkham Temple, which is the main pilgrimage site in the north of Laos, especially among the Buddhist people. Famous for the sacred Buddha statue called Phachao Singkham, and it is all in gold. And according to the history, the statue itself was believed to have originated from Sri Lanka and traveled to Laos via India sometimes in the mid-13th century. So during the Lao Lansang era, for 350 years, Laos has known to be one of the largest kingdoms in Southeast Asia. It was founded by the King Phangum in the early 13th century. So not long after the King Phangum took control of Laos over his own father, the King Phangyao, he then introduced the Buddhism into the country, formerly predominant by the animism. And according to the story, there are 5 Buddha statues were brought into Laos from the Kingdom of Cambodia and Sri Lanka. 2 of them were the Buddha Prabang and Phachao Singkham images. The King Phangum was trying to spread the Buddhism in the country as wide as possible by sending 4 Buddha statues across the north, east, south, and west, and keeping the Buddha Prabang in his hometown in Mueang Soa Kingdom, which is Luang Prabang in present day. The Phachao Singkham statue was sent to the north by boat through the Namu River. Mueang Kwa is the final destination. However, while on the way there, the boat was attacked by the enemy and causing it to sink, and the statue was lost since. Until the early 19th century, a farmer went for fishing and had his fishing net caught on the Buddha's head, and when people came check, they realized that the statue is unusual. And that's when they traced it back and later confirmed that it was the same statue that was lost during the 13th century. It is said that to bring the statue out of the river was impossible, not even an elephant can move it. And that's when the Khmer widow was brought into the story. It is said that she hand-spun the string from her old skirt and then tied around the Buddha image and then lifted him up using her Khmer bamboo basket. So once brought back to the shore, the authorities insisting on delivering the Buddha statue to Mueang Kwa as the king had intended to do. However, on the way there, just right on the spot where the temple is standing now, the truck that is carrying the statue broke down, and then the statue could never be moved again. And when the shaman came and inspected the nature of the Buddha statue, it turns out that the statue is meant to be in Mueang La instead of Mueang Kwa. So that's why they have the Phachao Singkham temple in Mueang La nowadays. So as you can see inside there, the family came in for the blessing, and the one who gave the blessing is not even a monk. And in case you wonder, I think he's an ex-monk or something. So to be able to give the blessing to somebody, you have to be an ex-monk for at least 5 to 10 years. Oh, that's the owner of the guest house where I stayed.สบายดีอ่ะ อันนี้เป็นค่ายเท่าไหร่นะ
อันนี้30,000
30 บาทนะเคียวหนึ่งเลย
จะสิคำบ่
โดยเอาพระเจ้าชิงคำบอกว่ามาเมืองล่าแล้วเอาตัวนี้เนาะเอาซ่องอันนะ
อยู่ดีมีสุขมีเงินมีคำเลย
โดย ปีใหม่แล้วเนาะ
นี่นะกลับไปเมืองไทยเนาะ
นั่นแหละกลับไปเมืองไซไปนอนที่หันมืออื่นกลับไปโลกบ้านไว้ไปเมืองต้นเพิ่งนะมันไกลโพดขี่รถจักรไปลำบาก Okay, I'm taking you to the resort. There is a beautiful resort that has hot spring. I hope it's still there because in 2019 it was flood, like a big flood in history. Alright, let's take a look from this angle. So right now we are at the very far end of the town. So unfortunately the resort that I mentioned, Mueang La Resort, is this one is closed. Like I said, in 2019 there was a major flood that washed away all the building and the houses that lie along this river. And also the hot spring, which is above that big tree, is also destroyed as well. Back at the time there was a cement wall that they built to protect it, so the guests who stay in this resort can go take a bath there, but not anymore. That's very sad. It's a small town, small but not too small. They also have the army base there, as you can see the red sign there. And we also saw the city center where it has 2 ATM machines as I can count, and a market and a few stalls selling fruit shake and drink, and 1 garage and a few places selling clothing. So that's it. We made it to Mueang La in Udomsai province. So if you continue on with this road all up 185 kilometers, you'll reach Vietnam border. Maybe in the next trip we can do that. This river is nice. It's green. Alright, I think I'm gonna head back to Mueang Sai now. So it's only 25 kilometers, shouldn't take long. This morning it took me a little bit about an hour because I went very slowly, you know, stopped by taking pictures, and so let's do that. Let's go home.